Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Fern. I'm Danny and today we've got another video on the Fiesta Zetec S celebration. These are all the parts I've been collecting for the car. We've got the air intake hose, we've got a boot release solenoid, we've got a driver's door mirror. What's in here? Oh, this is a grommet, which I'll show you what that's for. It's for the bonnet stay because it's rattling. We've got a new grille. That's the original cap off the wing mirror. Not sure what's in there, we'll have a look in a bit. That's a wing mirror, a door mirror glass. We've got a new forward badge for on the fob. Let's have a look in here without breaking anything. Can't remember what. Oh, these are the handles, the release handles for the passenger and driver's seat as they've snapped. It's up on an axle stand because I whipped one of the wheels off and took it to Robbo and asked him if it were too curved to be refurbished, and he said it wasn't, and he showed me how to refurbish them. So I've bought a sander. He's been kind enough to give me the sandpaper I'm going to need to do a set of wheels and all the stuff, show me how to do it properly, so thanks to Robbo for showing me how to do that because he didn't need to. So apart from them jobs today, these are what's left on the green Fiesta. We've got the timing belt, probably end up doing the water pump. I'm going to have a look at it today and see what condition it's in. It's probably still going to be original, so I'm going to try and get a genuine Ford one. Going to change the fan belt as well. I've got the alloys to do, which I'm going to do after today. I'm going to order the roof decal and I'm going to put a couple of tyres on the car as well. The car's already been serviced, so I don't need to bother doing anything like that to it. There are a few little bits of paint that the car needs, which I showed you in the walk around video, which I'm not sure whether I'm going to get done or not, because I'm already at a point now with this car where I'm probably only about going to break even on it. I don't want to be losing money on cars because, like I said, this is just a hobby of mine. I need to break even at least to make it feasible to do it. I enjoy making the content and stuff. So today's job, we're just going to be getting all them bits on, starting the car out. I'm probably going to have to put this wheel back on for the time being so I can roll it forward and do the boot solenoid, but I'm going to start at the front of the car, get the grille on, get the air intake pipe on and stuff like that. I'll start off with the grills. I've got the old grill here and the new one that I bought for it. Common fault with these badges is they fade, lose all the colours. I don't know whether this one's been sanded off to make it look chrome. I've never seen them on this bad. Unfortunately, the original badge has got a gel overlay on, and you all know that I'm not fond of these, but the problem is if when you peel these off, it'll peel the paint off the Ford badge underneath. So I'm going to swap these two badges over now. This is the old grill. The clips had snapped on the ends, so I got a new one. They're not that cheap to get from a breaker's yard either, these. I think I paid like £30–35 for that. It's not ideal, but it's just as simple as just easing these clips off on the back. It'll pop that badge out and I can get it swapped over. That's the badge swapped over. I've just given the grill a good clean off with some G101. And I've just give it a right good clean behind here as well, because once this grill goes back on, you're not really going to get to it. So it's just easy to just get some G101 in there. I know it don't make a difference, like it's only dirt, but you may as well while the grill's off. That's the new grill in. No broken clips, everything lines up perfectly. All clips are pushed down and locked in. I know most of you be thinking, why did you bother getting that for £35? But as soon as you open the bonnet, I noticed it was broke. And yeah, for the sake of it, may as well put one on. Next job's the air intake pipe. It was fully snapped off, which made me think it had a little bit of a knock on the front, as it's a common problem. They do snap with any slight knock. I've got to take these two plugs out now and then put the new pipe on. I've looked at the new pipe that's been sent and it has got a little bit of damage on, so I may have to on the clip, so I might have to cable tie that on, and I hate doing stuff like that. I'll just have to see how it fits in a minute, but let's firstly get these clips out and then slap that pipe back on. Actually, I'll show you. Can you see? I don't know whether it's going to focus in on that. I don't know whether that's going to hold, if I'm being honest. But we'll soon find out in a minute when I put it on. But this is a full unit. Same again, I'm going to give this a clean up with some G101 before I put it on. That's the pipe back on now, which I'm buzzing about because it's 10 times better than the not being one there. I think that were about 25 quid. Luckily I had some spare of these ones in, so I could pop one in down there as well, so it's all in and secure. Next job is this bonnet stay grommet. So in one of the previous videos I said that we're driving the car for a week or two just to make sure there were no bangs, knocks, see how it drove and stuff, and it drove absolutely mint. But I could hear this horrible knocking noise all of a sudden from the front, and it turned out it was this bonnet stay grommet that isn't holding it in place when it's secured down. It's rattling around, so I've got a new one, and there's the part number should you ever need to order a new one. But I'll just drop it off the stair now and I'll show you how much it was rattling like. I tell you, I'm an absolute idiot sometimes. That clip had broken, but it's this one. Oh dear, so I'll get one of them ordered and get it put on. The other side of the clip's broke off. There should be the same curve on the other side when you force it in like. So I'll get one of them ordered later. I'll add it to my list, but it's an easy job, so what a fool. Next job is this broken driver's door mirror. I've already took the glass out, I've already took the cap out. It's just one bolt I think that holds that on. I've got the replacement right here. I'm going to take the glass out of this one as well and pop this cap out from the inside because I don't want to damage this mirror by trying to knock this off from the outside. It can be done. I've seen Robbo doing it with a special tool, but seeing as I'm not bothered about breaking that glass because I've got the original, I'm going to do it that way. A reoccurring theme today is I ordered a passenger one instead of a driver's one. Don't know what I'm thinking, double check the listing. It did say passenger, I thought it was cheap. And yeah, that's why it was so cheap, because apparently it's always the driver's ones that get knocked. So let's get this wing mirror off and get the new one on. That's the new wing mirror on. I've cleaned everything up. It'll have a proper bath soon. I'm just getting all the dirt and grease off it. Cleaned all underneath here while the wing mirror off as well with G101. Tested the wing mirror, glasses in, all works. So buzzing with that one. I know it's only little things, but these all add up into making the car a clean car again. Because like I say, it's mechanically sound. It will be after the timing belt's been done and stuff. Next job, I'm just looking at what's left in the pile, is going to be these door levers. I've showed you how to do these in another video on the black Zetec S that I had, so I'm just going to crack on with these both sides now and get them done. That's the new handle installed. Works an absolute treat. Real common problem on the Mark 6. They're about £20 a side, these, for the aftermarket ones, the decent ones. I've had them in the past off eBay and they've broke again very quickly. I think I got these from X8R. I think that's what the company's called. I'll do the other side when the car's back down on off the axle stands. Next job today is going to be the boot release solenoid. I can't hear it clicking or anything. When the boot is down and you press the button, nothing's happening. It's a common problem again on the Mark 6 Fiesta. So I'm going to pull this trim off now and swap that solenoid over, and fingers crossed it works. I got a genuine Ford one rather than buying an aftermarket one. This is from a breaker's yard, but it was off a used car. Hopefully it lasts, hopefully it works. It said it was working. I've not tested it or anything. I'm just going to whip this old one off now and put this one on. Right, I've took this back panel off the boot. It's 4 screws and then a load of metal clips. Just carefully work your way around with your fingers, popping them off. There's a million videos on how you change these boot solenoids out. There's the original. I've pressed it loads of times. It has got a little bit of movement in it when you press it, but nowhere near enough to actually pop the boot open. So I've plugged the one that I've bought in. It looks in far superior condition to what this one is. It's just as simple as popping that off in a minute and then turning that out. So I'll just set camera up now on this one and press the button, see if it moves. As you could see on the video then, it all works fine, so I'm just going to pop this out now, get this built back up, get the panel put back on and give it a proper test pushing the button. That's the boot all built back up. The 4 screws that are supposed to, sorry, there's 3 screws that are supposed to go in this boot panel are missing, so I'm going to get some more of them. So the first test, boot shut. And we've now got a opening boot on the button, and it'll also work on the fob as well that now. So another job off the list today. Last job on the green Fiesta today, seeing as we're on a bit of a roll, all nice easy jobs, no stress for a change, is to put this replacement little forward badge into this hole. They always fall off. I've just double checked, it's the forward badge facing you as the key points upwards. So I'm going to slot this in now and call it a day. Job done on the forward key. There is a plastic covering on the front as well, you have to peel off with your nail. So when you put it on, don't think it looks rough, it's just got actually a protective layer on the front forward badge as well before you actually apply it. But yeah, makes the key look 10 times better. Another job done. Lots of good jobs done on the Fiesta today just to get it right. I'm gonna whip these wheels off soon and get them the beads popped off, because it just gives you better access to the wheel, like you can see here when you're restoring them. I need to pick some silver paint up as well. I need to get 4 screws for that boot. And if anyone's got a spare one of these bolts knocking around, can you get in touch and I'll pay you £1 for it, and I'll pay for the portage, whatever. I just really want to put one in there. I forgot to tell people the chassis number on this car. When it arrived, I couldn't see it, it was blanked out. And obviously I bought this car from quite far away, I'd not looked at it, I'd just gone off what the guy had told me over the phone at the dealership. And for that to turn up and be blocked out, I was absolutely mortified. But what it turned out to be was a load of parking tickets, you know, paying display machines. Honestly, there must have been about 100 plus in this scuttle panels down the back of the dash. I had to get some really long nose pliers and spend about 2 hours pulling them all out. I do think I've got them all now, but I'll double check again one day and find out. But I hope you enjoyed this quick update video on the Celebration Edition. Again, I've got the roof decal to get ordered. Next video is going to be me restoring the alloy wheels, and then we'll get onto timing belt and all that stuff. As always, thanks to everyone who subscribed and keeps coming back. Anyone who's not subscribed and enjoying these videos, we've got plenty to come on the RS2000 coming in December when I go to college and start restoring that. We've got one last video I think on the pink Focus. As always, thanks for watching people. Don't forget to hit the like button. Any comments, put them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.